April is the month of surprises, of unpredictable ups and downs and twists and turns. And it does open the door to spring. It inspires us to find solutions to its inconsistencies. With the stock markets ebbing and flowing, interest rates dwindling, one definitely requires an expert to put things in perspective. And fortunately, we have Darren Farwell of the Farwell Group, and he joins us this morning to continue our education about investing and keeping our financial house in order. Good morning, Darren.
Good morning, Marilyn. And whatever the stock market's doing and whatever interest rates are doing, your income needs to keep growing when you're in retirement. I mean, Marilyn, it's just a fact. Many women in Canada will live 20, 25, 35 years in retirement. That's a lot of years of retirement income. And if your income isn't keeping up with inflation, your ability to afford the lifestyle you've grown accustomed to, that lifestyle can be compromised in the long term because of the insidious impact of inflation. Well, me and my team, the Farwell Group, know that this is a concern for many single women and widows who worry about, these are the words of a woman that I speak to regularly, ending up on somebody's doorstep. This can lead you to feel anxious about whether you have enough and how to move forward. But we believe that you deserve to feel calm and secure about your finances and your lifestyle. And an important part of getting that confidence is to work with a trusted advisor who can create a plan with you, a plan that keeps your income growing over time to keep you ahead of inflation. We see too many widows and retirees with too much in guaranteed investments. Don't get me wrong, conservative is good for a portion of your savings, but too much can be too risky. You still need some portion of your portfolio invested to grow over time. That's because inflation makes everything more expensive. And with the huge change in government debt and government spending to help battle COVID, inflation looking forward is quite likely going higher. Here's the numbers. At 3% inflation, a $100 grocery bill today will be $182 20 years from now. At 5% inflation, it will be $265 in 20 years just to buy the same stuff. So if you want to be buying the same stuff, or even better, your income needs to be keeping up. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of women and widows will be retired for well more than 20 years. So your income needs to keep up. You might stop working, but your money can't. Rebecca had been a widow for 4 years before she came to see me. Her bank manager gave her my name. Rebecca was getting worried because her capital, her savings, was going down little by little every year. And she began to worry that she would run out of money. And in fact, according to the first plan we did for her, at her current rate of return, driven by returns in cash, GICs, and bonds, she was at risk of running out of money, in fact, by age 85. However, by making some adjustments to a portion of her portfolio, Rebecca could increase her overall return enough to stay ahead of inflation. This was powerful for Rebecca because she has a new plan, and with this new plan, she could see a path that will keep her independent and comfortable to age 95 plus. Now Rebecca feels more secure in her finances, so she can focus more on the things that are most important to her. You can stop worrying about money too. Get a plan. Get professional advice that helps you find the right combination of safety, income, and growth. That combination of safety and growth is key, and you too then can feel more secure about your finances.
Well, life does throw you punches, and it is unpredictable, not just in April. And I guess it makes sense to keep our money working even if we stop, especially if inflation is going to creep up. So you're adding a perspective that says it is possible, but it requires a plan. If someone wants to talk to you about putting their finances in order and making sure that they have enough money that's working right so that they can live to 100 and not worry, how do we reach you?
Well, me and the team can be reached at 416-863-7501.
It requires some work and the right help and advice, but when you have it, you can minimize the risk of running out of money before you are finished with living life. All you have to do is call the right expert, and Darren and his team will be there for you. The magic number, 416-863-7501. Thank you, Darren. I always learn something after your segment, and this one was comforting, so thanks doubly.
You're welcome, Marilyn. See you next time.